Hello everyone, this is Jason from jasoncollinsphotography.com, coming to you today from the JCP Home Studio. What I'd like to talk about today is what you see all around me. It is a white seamless background. Now, this is a common thing for a professional photographer to have, and it's very useful in my work for a variety of things. But even if you're not a professional photographer, having a large white seamless paper background is pretty useful and pretty inexpensive relatively. What you need are a background stand, around $100, give or take, what you might want to spend for something a little bit stable. And then this 9-foot wide by probably about 10 meters long white paper is only about $70 delivered as well. What's nice about the paper is, don't look at the wrinkles that are there now from me bumping into it earlier, is it does not wrinkle and doesn't need to be ironed as opposed to using a white cloth one. And if the bottom gets dirty, you just trim off a little bit of the end and recycle it, and you have, just roll it down a little bit more and you have a nice clean white background again. So if you're not a professional photographer, what in the world would I use with a 9-foot wide background and a stand? Well, for one thing, we're all doing a lot more Zoom meetings and phone talks, video phone talks these days with COVID-19. So instead of having a busy background, you can have a nice clean white background. Likewise for photos. Say you want to make a photo of a couple of family members and you don't want to use a busy background because most cell phones can't do shallow depth of field shots. You just come and stand in front of the white background and you have a nice clean background. Also, if you sell things on Craigslist or eBay or Facebook Marketplace, and say the object is not very small, you can fit on a countertop, you can use this big white seamless background to put something there and take it from someone who sells things within 1 or 2 days every time I post them. Having a nice clean background and nice photos really helps sell things much quicker. So it's an inexpensive way to make your listings look better. So for around about $200, give or take, investment, you can have something that every professional photographer has in studio, a beautiful white seamless background, and you can have a lot of fun. It sets up pretty quickly, especially if you have 2 people. You just put up the stand, slide the paper in, and roll it down. Well, what do you do with a 9-foot tube of paper when you're not using it? Where are you going to put that? Because a lot of ceilings aren't even that tall, right? Or closets don't go that tall. One great idea that Jessica had, thanks Jess, is roll it up and put it behind your sofa and just push the sofa back against the wall and you have a place that stores it neatly out of the way and hidden. The background stands fold down into a case about this big and can fit into a closet too. So it's something you might not have ever considered having, but a white seamless background, even if you're not a professional photographer, you can have a lot of fun with it. I'm sure your kids would love it too, to make photos and play around on. All right, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, and as always, check out jasoncollinsphotography.com for more photo tips. Thanks very much, stay safe out there.